Come one, come all. This is Match Day 3, game number 2 of the 2026 Handball Futures Festival down here in Fountain Valley Schools. Thank you very much, Fountain Valley Schools, for allowing us to be here just outside of Colorado Springs, Colorado. My name is Kurt. On behalf of Front Range Team Handball Association, we will be streaming this match today between the, if I'm not mistaken, East and North teams. After today's earlier game between West and South, these two will go on to finish out the group stage, and tomorrow we have the final. We would like to thank USA Team Handball for partnering with Handball Futures and allowing us to stream on their social media pages. So you can check us out on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram for up-to-date match postings. Tomorrow, just as a heads up for everyone in the chat now, all games will be streamed at 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Mountain Time. So 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. over there. 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. over there on the East Coast. With that said, I am happy to introduce a former U.S. Olympian back from the 84 and 88 cycles in Bryant Johnson to do the commentary today. We will get back to you right on schedule. We have about 5 minutes before throw-off.
Welcome back to the beautiful campus of Fountain Valley School, just outside of Colorado Springs, Colorado, where we are hosting the first of many, I hope, Handball Futures tournaments. This is the developmental handball tournament designed to introduce the sport, create a pathway, and identify potential athletes. This is the third of 4 days of competition, and this is the second match of the day. This match will feature teams from the East and the team from the South. Team from the East is coached by Chris Kappelman, and on the South squad, we have Wade Sutton. A little more about those gentlemen shortly. The Handball Futures Festival began as a vision of U.S. Olympians and national team members who saw a gap. Too few pathways for talented athletes to discover and grow in team handball. They set out to change that. Building an event that widens the pool of athletes coming into the sport, gives them real competitive experience, and connects them directly with the players who have represented the U.S. on the world's biggest stages. This festival is that vision in action. A bridge between the next generation of team handball athletes and the Olympic pipeline. Okay, a little bit about the coaches. Chris Kappelman has decades of experience at the highest level of handball. Chris Kappelman brings unmatched expertise and leadership to the Handball Futures Festival, a former U.S. men's national team captain and coach across multiple Pan American Games, Olympic festivals, and national team programs. He has guided athletes to success on both the national and international stage. As a coach dedicated to developing talent, his impact spans from youth teams to elite competition, shaping the future of handball in the U.S. Mr. Kappelman is a career firefighter, and I understand he has 3 cats. So he is a cat man. Is that a word, cat man? Well, it is for Mr. Kappelman. His assistant is Meg Saunders, 1988 Olympian, brings a lifetime of elite experience and passion to the Handball Futures Festival. Her journey began at the Club National Championships and led her to Colorado Springs, where she trained as a resident athlete in pursuit of the 1988 Olympic Games. She has since dedicated herself to growing the sport, founding handball clubs, teaching the game, and coaching at Olympic festivals. On the South, Wade Sutton is a highly accomplished handball coach and former U.S. national team player with over 2 decades of experience developing collegiate athletes. Since 2002, he has led the University of North Carolina Women's Team Handball Club, guiding them to multiple national championships and medal finishes. As an assistant coach for the USA men's national team, 2011 to 2012, he contributed to the team's Pan American Games campaign. A dedicated mentor, Sutton has helped numerous players transition to the U.S. national team while fostering a strong club culture through recruitment, fundraising, and tournament organization. He is assisted by Stephanie Moreno. Stephanie is an IHF certified coach and former national team athlete with over 2 decades of experience in handball. A lifelong advocate for the sport, she currently serves as head coach for New York City Team Handball and is spearheading the launch of the Brooklyn Community Handball Academy in 2026 to expand local access to the sport. Stephanie is dedicated to growing the game at both the grassroots and elite levels, with a coaching philosophy centered on technical excellence, empowerment, and building a vibrant, collaborative team culture. Those are our coaches for this match. Okay, the teams are getting organized for the opening protocol. A brief intro of the rosters. For the South, number 6, Mary Arango. Number 4, Megan Murray. Number 3, Bridget Torpy. Number 17, Marissa Faulkner. Number 5, Jessica Kuster. Number 21, Amanda Fields. Number 7, Maggie Kowalik. Number 9, Erin Jung. Number 2, Rachel Walsh. Number 13, Casey Swayze. And in the goal, number 12, Sophia Broadhead. And number 1, Rebecca Gonzalez. Okay. We have the national anthem out of the way. The teams meet at half court for traditional handball protocol where they shake hands and exchange gifts, usually a team pin or some type of commemorative item. In many ways, it looks like a minor thing, but I can tell you, for the athletes, collecting those pins over the years becomes a source of pride. They can look at their pin collection and remember what competitions they were in, and as they advance, what countries they visited and the nations they played against. So that is a very meaningful tradition for handball. The roster for the East team in blue: Megan Barkley, number 5. Heather Wetmore, 21. Bryn Brunanski, number 20. Kendall Rose, number 22. Erica Smith, number 3. Devin Holbrook, number 2. Leah Brennan, number 4. Kate Manley at number 10. Ellie Brown, number 11. Lauren Manville, number 18. And in the goal, number 1, Mackenzie Denali. And number 14, Krista Seaton. All right, Kristen. I think I said it right that time. Thanks for pointing out my error. We are just about underway. The South team won the coin toss, and we'll have the first possession. Both teams have a mixture of beginner athletes and experienced athletes with a couple years under the belt. So we'll see how these combinations match up. South team starts with the traditional 3-3 offense with one circle. Jessica Kuster playing circle. The East in blue. The East in blue starts with a traditional flat 6-0 defense. That turnover was called because the South players' feet were inside the 6-meter circle. East on attack. They're also in a 3-3 offensive configuration. 3 in the backcourt, 2 on the wing, 1 on the circle. All right, hot pass across the middle to the left back. Too hot to handle, out of bounds. Turnover to the South team. Aaron Jung at center back, calling the plays, setting up the team movement. Bobble pass in the middle, off the foot of the South player. Blue possession. North on attack. Sorry, I said North, that's East. East in blue on attack. That was number 4, Leah Brennan took the shot, hit on the arm. Minor foul, 9-meter throw in for the East team. Number 11, Allie Brown. Allie Brown, that was beautiful. Fake shot, dribble, land, jump again, and fired a rocket top right-hand corner. Beautiful shot. The East draws first blood, 1-0. Aaron Jung called for offensive foul. The referees did not agree. The baseline ref, no, the topside ref has the final call. Okay, Leah Brennan at center back. Bryn Brunanski at circle. There's that dreaded standing flat foot pass to the circle. Almost never gets that completed. Lucky for the East, it got tipped back out. East setting up a 9-meter throw. They have the wall, number 11. Allie Brown takes the shot. It was actually a very strong shot for an approach that didn't have much momentum. It goes high. Very nice, good ball movement. Finishes with Amanda Fields making a move to her left, coming back to the right. Up, the officials confer. No goal. They decided Amanda's foot was on the 6-meter line, nullified the goal, but because there was contact, the South retains possession. Almost identical attack. This time the shot was taken and blocked by goalie Mackenzie Donnelly. South retains possession. Oh, Miss Donnelly got that block. Shot taken from the left back part of the court. East retains possession and is on attack. Hot potato, bobble the ball, outlet pass. Very good passing. Good idea. Good idea. Could not execute the pass. That was the absolute right thing to do. Gather the ball, control your forward momentum, find your teammate, make the pass. East on attack. Okay, the refs have their hands up. That means the offensive team needs to attack. Otherwise, they're going to lose the possession for stalling, delay of game. And that's exactly what happens. They didn't get off a shot or a strong attack, so they lose possession. East is playing a flat 6-0. South makes a traditional attack. Miss Young goes right in the middle, draws contact. I don't think she intended to shoot. She just wanted to draw contact and get the whistle, and she did. That was a pretty decent shot by Casey Swayze from the left back. A little off target, off the right post and out of bounds. East on attack. Dump pass inside to Miss Brzezinski. She gets control of it, gets off a good shot. Goalie got a finger on it, bounced off the post and came back out. That was a nice attack. Nice shot from the circle runner. South in possession and back on attack. South moves the ball on the perimeter. Amanda Fields made a pretty impressive spin move, but she was firmly inside the 6-meter arc, forcing a turnover. East on attack. Perimeter play. Nice attack there. Number 22, that was Kendall Rose. There was a wide open gap for her to attack through because Miss Brzezinski set a great pick for her. That's how you use your circle runner. They block for you, you pitch it to them. Action on the wing. Very good contact there, Megan Cowerlick. Made a move, got pushed out. Retains possession. Devin Holbrook on defense. Ball on the left wing. Miss Young attacks the center of the court. Runs square into a defender and is called for an offensive foul. Perfect circle play. Perfect circle play. Bounce pass from Kendall Rose to Bryn Bonansky. She pulled that bounce pass in and fired off a beautiful shot. South on attack. Bobble pass. Number 11, Ellie Brown gets the steal, runs coast to coast, gets the shot off, scores the goal, but is injured in some way. She is down and slow to get up. East
discover a treasured part of Florida called the Jewel of the Treasure Coast. For good reason. A fusion of coastal old Florida and new adventures, where sunset dining intertwines with vibrant local art scenes, and tea times meet game days for effortless enjoyment. Uncovered treasure in St. Lucie, Florida.
When you're close, you can feel it. You try harder. And you don't give up. Because when you're close, you do more. For the people that matter to you. And for the future, which is just around the corner. Being close is the best place to be. And in Cinnabore, we are close.
Okay, on that breakaway, Ellie Brown, number 11, pretty much went coast to coast with that steal. Got off a great shot, but it appears that she landed awkwardly and injured her right leg in some way. I don't think there was contact with the goalkeeper. Hopefully it's minor and she'll be able to return. All right, we have a score of 4-0. East leading the South. 4-0. We have 21 minutes exactly on the clock remaining in the first half of this competition. Score table is getting organized, coordinated with the referees. Not sure what they are discussing. Making sure everything is in sync. And making sure Miss Brown can clear the court and safely make her way to see the medical team. We are underway with the South in possession and down 4. Aaron Young at center back. That was a nice attack. Number 4, Megan Murray. Her shot was blocked. Full court pass. Did not connect. South back on attack. Oh, that was a nice shot. Excellent shot. Amanda Fields. I like the shot. I like the attack. The location of the shot needs to be better. It went right to where the goalie's hands are. That exact same shot at knee level probably would have scored. High pass to Miss Bonansky. Can't bring that one in. East team substituting freely. Both teams are at full strength. Wasn't quite sure how to attack there. She moved left, right. Fortunately for her, the ref called contact and knocked the ball away from her. They retained possession. Great attack by Casey Swayze from the left back. That was a very nice attack. Ball went off the far post and out of bounds. East on attack. There's that mid center pass that I lament. You have a defender playing on the point. Difficult to make that pass across court. Pass it to the closest teammates and let them transfer the ball. South came up with it and are on attack. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Amanda Fields muscled that one in. She was sandwiched between two players and somehow she got off a good shot. Was able to put it in. Each team has gone to a 2-4 offense. They have 2 circle runners. Good idea. Good idea, Kendall Rose. Get that ball to Bryn Bonansky. She brought it in and fired it up. Score is 5-1 with just under 18 minutes to play. There we go. Oh. Too bad, too bad. I like the move. I like the move. Midcourt ref called traveling. Baseline ref thought it was a good play. Midcourt ref always overrules when there is a conflict between the two. Timeout request. East team with a score of 5-1. 17 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the first half. East leads the South.
Discover a treasured part of Florida called the Jewel of the Treasure Coast. For good reason. A fusion of coastal old Florida and new adventures, where sunset dining intertwines with vibrant local art scenes, and tea times meet game days for effortless enjoyment. Uncover treasure in St. Lucie, Florida.
Okay, both teams are hydrated. Coaches have imparted their words of wisdom. We are ready to play. East possession, about a 10-meter throw in. Both teams at full strength. South is lined up in a flat 6-0, pinching a little bit on the wings. There we go. That was the attack. Bryn was setting up the post for you. She took advantage of it and made the attack. Kendall did. Wasn't able to score. Rebecca Gonzalez in goal shut it down, but it was a good attack. South in possession. Nice attack, Jessica Kusha. That was a nice attack. I like the choice and the speed. Shot placement needs to be better, but that was a good attack. East in possession. Attempted lob pass to Kate on the circle. Not a good choice, or a well-executed pass knocked away. South team on attack. Erin Young at circle runner. Bounce pass to Erin on the circle. Very difficult to get, and she doesn't get it. East comes up with the ball. Slow transition to offense. Comfortable lead for the East, 5-1. 15-20 remaining in the half. Another bad pass to the circle. Bryn came up with it. Fires a rocket off of the crossbar. Does not get the bounce that she wanted. South back in possession on attack. Nice, very nice attack. Nice shooting. Go hard to the wing, number 7. Good try, good try. All right, Maggie Kowalik, that was a good try. She kept working, kept pushing. Managed to draw a 9-meter. They keep possession of the ball. Good job working on the wing over there, Maggie. Double skip pass did her. Skip pass from the center back to the wing was awkward but completed. And skip pass coming back from the left back to the right back was too spicy, went out of bounds. Turnover, East on attack. Kendall tried to punch it in to Bryn, wasn't able to do so. Lucky they retained possession. Several passes, tied up in the middle. That was Megan Barkley, ultimately tied up in the center. That's Megan attacking from the right back. Go, go, go. There you go. Nice, strong attack. There you go. That's Marissa Faulkner. A little bit of a uncoordinated offensive attack. She got the ball, gathered herself, and made a full speed attack. When in doubt, attack the goal. And she did a good job of doing that. Pass from center back to the wing. Nice shot on the wing. That was Rachel Walsh. That shot was blocked. Fast break the other way. Could not handle it. South retains possession. Down 4 with a score of 5-1. 12 minutes remaining in the half. No, there we go. Jessica Kuster. That attack lacked a little bit of grace. I think she went off the wrong foot, but she got her shooting arm oriented correctly and was able to get off a strong shot. That attack is going to be poetry when she gets her footwork together. South playing a pressuring 6-0 defense, coming out, making contact at 9. Sweet bounce pass to the outside to Miss Bryn. Miss Bryn Bosnansky. She brings it up, gathers her feet, puts the ball right over the goalie's head. Impressive. All right, South on attack. Jessica Kuster at center back. That was Bridget Torpy, tied up, cutting across the middle. Didn't get very far, but manages to maintain possession of the ball. There we go. Bridget got off a strong shot from the wing, but pelted the goalie right down the middle. That was a tough angle to shoot from, but she got off a decent shot. Blue in possession. East attacking. Right to left. I'm not sure what was going on with that shot. Looked like a sky hook to the goalie in the 6-meter circle. Fast break the other way resulted in a timeout call. There was a collision which could have ended very awkwardly. The officials are conferring if the throw-in is from the point of the original throw or if it will be from the point of the collision. We have a timeout on the court. Not certain. I think the call was from the East, but I am not positive. Both teams getting instruction from their coaches, hydrating, resting, getting organized. I like the pace of play. I like the way the plays are developing. You can see as the tournament progresses, they're getting better and better with their timing. Still a long way to go. And the biggest challenge for both teams remain ball control. Reducing the number of turnovers, making the best use of each possession while you have it. All right, we have the teams re-entering the field of play. Okay, the officials conferred and decided that they will have a throw-in at midfield. Nine minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the half. East leads the South 6-2. There you go. Number 3, Bridget Torpy cuts across the middle and perfectly places the ball exactly where it needed to be. Not in the strong region where the goalie can reach it. She put it off the post, just out of reach. That was masterfully done. Hot potato down the middle. Several players diving for it. East comes up with it. Go straight. Nice attack, Kendall. Nice attack. She's going to get better and better at placing that shot. Shoot off the goalie's shin. Makes it very difficult to reach down. Tough to do when you're under duress. Someone's hanging on you or chasing you. Casey Swayze's jump shot got blocked. Return for a fast break the other way. Finished with the goal by Devin Holbrook. South on attack. Force pass inside, stolen. Outlet pass. To number 2, Devin Holbrook. A little too spicy for her to handle. She loses control of it before she can get organized to shoot. Nice movement on the wing. Maggie Kowalik makes a strong move on the right wing. Gets off a good shot. Goalie Dinelli, Mackenzie Dinelli gobbled that shot up. East on attack. Loses control of the pass, out of bounds, turnover to the south. Each team set in a flat 6-0 defense. Jessica Kuster took that shot from the center back position. Not a whole lot of momentum on that attack, but it was a decent shot. Lots of bodies flying on the right back position. Minor foul called, no yellow cards. Each team continues with 2 circles. Miss Bryn and Kate. Devin got her feet a little whopper-jawed. Didn't know how to move, got called for taking too many steps. Bobble pass, number 2. That was Devin Holbrook again with that steal and dribble. 2 defenders converged on her. She wasn't able to continue. In a case like that, you slow down, get both hands on the ball, look for a teammate to outlet to. Very rarely will that person continue a fast break under duress and score. Kick it out, there we go. Out to the center back. Pass to the wing. Nice move by Aaron Young. Shot blocked. That was a good attack. That was a good attack. Finished with the shot by Jessica Kuster. Ball stuck behind the goal. Three minutes and 50 seconds remaining. East leading South by a score of 7-3. Good looking attack there, Megan. Good looking attack, Megan Barkley. Doesn't score, but she draws a 7-meter penalty, and their 7-meter specialist is Kate Manley. Oh my goodness. No, off the post, off the goalie's rear. Rebecca Gonzalez, and she scoops it up. No goal. Surprise pressure by the East results in a quick turnover. East gets the ball back. Slow transition to attack. Number 20, Bryn Boznansky on as circle. She's joined by Kate Manley now, 2 circles. High pass to Kate. She's unable to get control of it without stepping on the line. Turnover call. East has gone to a 5-1 defense. Mark and Megan Murray. Didn't work for him in that case. Did not work for him in that case. They gave up the goal. All right, East on attack. Same configuration, playing a 2-4 with 2 circles. Megan moves perfectly. Megan moves perfectly to her right. Opens up the passing lane to Bryn, but was not able to connect. That was the exact right thing to do. East still playing 5-1. South is having trouble figuring out how to play against this much open pressure. They were bailed out with a fortunate call. They get to reset. Nice defense by the East. That wing shot was Maggie Kowerlik. Good attack. Goes wide. Goalie was in perfect position to block it. Attack. A little tied up in the middle, Megan Barkley. She's hesitant on that attack. She needs to use her speed and jumping ability and burn past her defender and elevate for shooting position. That will come with time. She's hesitant right now, but she will learn that that is her advantage. Wrestling match in the middle. East retains possession. Attempted pass to Bryn on the circle. Turnover. Transition goal. Double pass. That worked nicely. That was Jessica Kuster, the recipient of that second fast break pass. Eight seconds remaining. Heather Wetmore gets off a decent shot as time winds down. There was a battle for the rebound. Both players ended up inside the 6-meter circle. By the time the refs sorted it out, the half had ended. Halftime score, 7-5, with East leading the South.
Yeah, for me, it's already been over a 20-year show. And over those 20 years, it's been constant growth and learning through every situation, whether I was coaching a club in Europe or coaching a club in the United States or playing in the United States or playing in Europe. All of those things had a major impact on what the plan is and what, supports the dream. And that plan is now worldwide, and it's going through Denmark. For me, that plan starts with, taking care of the athletes that we currently had, because they've just accomplished a lot. And how do we take care of those athletes? And then how do we take care of our staff? And then financially, how do we support ourselves? So those 3 points. And then comes the fact of, well, how do you build more Americans in the United States playing handball? And that's one of the greatest challenges we've ever had. And, there's been highs and lows for that. And I'm we are looking for a more consistent method for that, and that's what's going on right now. Well, for a lot of Americans, that dream is to be in the Olympics, and that's a huge dream. And a lot of it is more reality now because LA is in less than 2.5 years. So now, as that reality and people are facing it every day that goes by, people are realizing they're closer to their dream, and more players want to be involved. And I want to do everything that everything that those players want to accomplish. I want to help them, you know. And there's more than 14 players that want to be in the Olympics. There's a lot more, and going through that and supporting each one of those players is part of the dream I have as well, you know, supporting and then seeing them succeed in that dream. Well, representing the United States is something. It's like representing, if you're from Denmark, it's like when you represent Denmark and you get to put on the colors, you feel, hey, I don't want to lose this, and I want to represent correctly, and I want myself, my staff, and all our players to represent the United States and feel that pride as we, you know, chase not only just this Olympics, but chase the next Olympics after that and the World Championships. And it's going to require a lot of sacrifice from a lot of different people, myself and a lot of players. Well, the great thing about, you know, being in Denmark and, you know, seeing all the different clubs and the players and the youth and, you know, male and female players, and it's that you can really focus in one area and focus on one thing, and, you know, focus on handball, where for me, that's kind of like where Florida will be. Right now I'm recruiting athletes from all over, but as I get associated into Florida, where I am in the Treasure Coast, is, you know, to focus on that area and now really incorporate some handball structure in that area. Now it takes time, and, you know, we have a facility, and that's what I will encourage. And I'm encouraging, you know, any club in the United States, whether it's, you know, Cal Heat or New York or LA or Chicago or all the clubs, Ohio State, these college clubs, North Carolina, they all have an infrastructure and they're building within their area, you know. So that's kind of, if you can support those clubs and support, you know, the area and let them work, that's going to be a huge step for handball. For me, the answer is pretty easy. Focus on where you are in the United States, and do what you can in there, and just do your one job well. And when you do that one job, everything sort of, the dominoes start taking effect, because people want to be a part of successful things.
USA Team Handball presents What is handball? Handball is the best sport you probably didn't know existed. It's fast-paced, high-scoring. It's a very physical, full-contact sport. It has little to no breaks. It's non-stop action. It requires excellent athleticism, hand-eye coordination, and ball skills. Handball is the sport Americans have been training for their whole lives without even knowing it. It's been an Olympic sport since 1972. Let's get into a quick breakdown of handball. There's 7 players on the court at a time per team. That's 6 field players and 1 goalie. It's played in 2 30-minute halves. The team with the most goals after the second half wins. Games are high scoring. There's approximately 50+ goals scored each match. A handball is a few inches smaller than a volleyball, but built like a soccer ball. This ball can be thrown over 80 miles per hour, almost as fast as a major league fastball. You can take up to 3 steps before needing to dribble, pass, or shoot. The semicircle surrounding the goal is the goalie area, or 6-meter line. That's approximately 20 feet, and only the goalie is allowed in this area. Goals are scored by throwing the ball into the goal from outside of the 6-meter line, or diving into it and throwing before you hit the ground. Handball is a very popular sport around the world. There are 11 million teams, 31 million players, and 167 different countries playing handball. The most recent handball championships welcomed over 900,000 spectators and over 1.6 billion TV views. Handball isn't just an amateur sport. There are professional handball players based in European leagues that compete in the Champions League, just like soccer. Examples of world-class handball clubs that compete in the Champions League include the likes of FC Barcelona and PSG. Here are some headlines regarding handball's presence in America. We don't seem to be the only ones who think the US should be playing handball. Take a look at some of these tweets. Do you think you have what it takes to be an Olympic handball player for the US? Your athletic career doesn't have to be over after high school or college sports. You can still compete at an international and Olympic level. Imagine being awarded a gold medal in the Olympics representing the United States. So we ask you this. Why aren't you playing handball? This is America's next great sport. This is handball.
Okay, we have 2 minutes left in the halftime intermission. North leads the South by a score of 7-5. Started off to look like a little bit of a blowout, but the South battled back. They're hanging in there. Okay, I was telling you about some of the players. Some interesting facts about them. Let's talk about the East players. Who did I talk about before? I believe it was... We'll go with the East. Number 20, Bryn Bodansky, plays softball at the University of Notre Dame. She's currently with the U.S. Women's National Residency Program, training in Florida. Number 22, Kendall Rose, played basketball in college. I believe she's from Michigan. She's part of the Women's National Residency Program also. She has 2 patents and walked on top of a moving plane. I sounded skeptical last time I mentioned that, and she showed me some photos. I am now a believer. She is now one of my favorite wacky handball players in the tournament. Good stuff. Number 3, Erica Smith, played volleyball, currently at Bellarmine University. Also played basketball, track, 3rd in the state, swimming, figure skating, as well as conference MVP in volleyball. Played soccer. All-around athlete. Devin Holbrook, University of Oregon, currently part of the women's training team, the residency program in Florida. She's credited in Vogue for styling a cover. Okay, she prefers to play left wing. Leah Brennan, American U lacrosse, set a record for draw controls, 2019. 2019 MVP, team captain, played basketball in high school. First team all defense, grew up playing soccer and hockey. Favorite position, center back and wing. And Kate Manley, played 4 years D1 basketball at Nicholls State in Louisiana. Graduated in 2025 with a master's from Georgia State University. Played soccer, basketball, was a swimmer growing up, and just recently started playing handball this year. Plays right back and pivot. Okay, those are our participants. East has the first possession in the second half. Referees are providing last-minute instruction to both teams and conferring with the tournament director. Both teams will start the game at full strength. As you may know, 2-minute suspensions carry over from one half to the next if they are not completed. They do not carry over from game to game. We have the whistle. We are underway for the final 30 minutes of this match. East is playing with one circle runner. We have Kate out at right back and Bryn on the circle. Leah Brennan playing center back, keeping the action moving. Kendall Rose makes a move from the left back. It was an effective move. She got past her defender. Did not result in a goal. South team on the attack. Go, go, go. Good try on the rebound there. Good try on the rebound. Bridget Torpy picked it up, got a shot off, couldn't get past the keeper. Megan Murray had a pretty good move and attack on the left wing that set it all up. Nice attack by Leah Brennan. Right into the heart of the defense. She gets held up but maintains possession. Kate attacks to the right from the right back. She goes near side on the post and the goalie shuts it down. Fast break the other way. Number 13, Casey Swayze, also goes right down the heart of the defense, down the middle. Puts it to the goalie's high left corner. Kate's uncertain about what to do. She throws a lob pass to Brent on the circle. Gets knocked away out of reach. South has possession and is on attack. Standard 3-3 configuration. The East playing a flat 6-0 defense. Devin Holbrook wrestling on the corner. A little bit excessive. She needs to figure out how to back off when the attacker is no longer a threat. Here's Erin Jung. Makes a decent attack and move and drops off to the right back. Amanda Fields. Amanda attacked strong and attacked from the right back. Her shot went wide to her right, goalie's left, outside the post. East on attack with two circles, Bryn and Kate. They've got to figure out how to get that ball to those two circle runners, and they will be unstoppable. Erica Smith gets off a wing shot, rejected by the keeper. East team picks up the loose ball and retains possession. Devin Holbrook takes a shot from the wing over the defender, which is a difficult angle. It is blocked. South in possession. East leading by a thin margin of 7-6. Ball movement on the perimeter. Oh, kind of a busted play. They almost get the ball to, almost got the ball to Amanda. Fast break outlet. Double collision going the other way on the 6-meter line. No major foul called. East retains possession. 9-meter throw in. They got the wall set up. The referee is directing the defense to remain 3 meters back at the 6-meter line. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Erica Smith, a 2-foot jumper up over the wall, fires off the crossbar. That was an excellent shot. She has one strong arm. South on attack. Moving the ball around the perimeter. Number 5, Jessica Kuster at circle, doing battle with Bryn and Kate. Erin Jung tries to attack, dumps off to number 21, Amanda Fields. She takes an off-target shot outside the left post and out of bounds. That shot went right to the goalie's gut. Mackenzie Dinelli right in the exact location she needed to be to get that save. From the goalie's point of view, it doesn't matter if you hit them or if you hit the post. They all count as a stat for a goal. Jessica. No, that wasn't Jessica. That was Amanda this time. Amanda Fields. Up and over from the right back position. Great jump shot. Ties the game up at 7-7 with 23.5 minutes to play. Kendall Rose makes a nice attack off the post. Rebound comes out. South team makes a rookie mistake of passing to their goalie inside the 6-meter circle, which you're not allowed to do. Now we have a tie-up in the right wing. They're trying to set up the 9-meter play, but the ball has to be put in play exactly where the violation occurs. So they may not have the opportunity to run the play. Oh my goodness. Devin Holbrook wide open on the wing. I think she was so wide open they couldn't get the ball to her. Passer was a little too excited. I think that was Kendall. The game knotted 7-7, 22.5 minutes to go in the contest. Perimeter play by the South. Jessica Kuster at circle. Bad pass by Jessica. Hits Amanda in the football turnover. East on attack. Megan Barkley at center back. Tried to force a pass into Bryn on the circle, got knocked away. Fortunately for the East, number 22, Kendall Rose, came up with it. Was able to put it back in to break the deadlock. East leading 8-7. 21 minutes to go. Hot tamale pass to Erin Jung in the middle. Bounces off her. East picks it up. Fast break the other way. Nearly loses it. Manages to get the ball to Kendall on the second wave of the fast break. She attacks and scores. East leading 9-7. 21 minutes remaining. Amanda Fields. She does her right back pirouette, defeats her defender, and fires a beautiful shot in. Tightens the game, 9-8. East leading. Perimeter play by the East. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Megan Barkley makes an attack and makes a fake and attacks full speed to her right. Gets off a great shot. It got blocked, but that's what she needs to do. That was the perfect attack. South getting set. Aaron Jung, center back. Jessica Custa as circle. Bobble pass. Bobble pass. Casey Swayze was not able to hold it. Fast break the other way. Devin Holbrook finished off that possession. The scoreboard is showing 9-9. I think it should be 10-8. Referees realize that the table is conferring. That's if they make the correction, and they have. 10-8. All right, 19 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Possession South. As the rule goes, all offensive players have to be outside the dotted line, outside the 9-meter line for the throw-in. Number 13. Oh, my goodness. Casey Swayze made a nice attack. Her shot went off the post and out a millimeter to the left, and that would have gone in. East on attack. Megan Barkley attacks to her right. It is tied up. East retains possession. Wow. South goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Pass goes to the wing and scores. Nice pass inside to Jessica. She gathers her feet, gets off a decent shot, cannot get past goalie number 1, Mackenzie Donnelly. Ball movement to the wing, back out. Megan makes a move and goes down. No contact. Nine-meter throw in for the East. Nice pass to the wing, number 3, back up top. Off target pass. Very cumbersome pass. Very cumbersome pass from Kendall. But somehow, some way, she got it to Bryn Bernansky, and she puts it in. Number 22, Kendall Rose goes for the steal. Does not get it and gets beat. Number 13, Casey Swayze comes back with a powerful crash through the 6-meter line and overhead jump shot. Well done, well done, well done. Almost identical play right back to Bryn on the circle. She makes a nice shot over the goalie's right shoulder. Score is 13-9, South in possession. Referee providing instruction. There's some confusion on where the ball goes to get put in. Awesome, awesome winger. Great wing shot. Maggie Kowalik. Very nice 3-step approach and wind up. Fire that in near post off the goalie's hip. 13-10, 15 minutes in the contest. East in possession. Good ball movement, lots of contact on the right side of the court. Loose ball. Loose ball. Marissa Faulkner goes for it. Funny rule in handball. If you trap a ball on the floor, it's always a turnover. Bridget Torpy, 2-foot jump at that 9-meter throw-in. Shots tipped by the wall and saved by the keeper. South in possession. Down 3, 13-10 with 14.5 minutes remaining. Another strong shot from the wing. Another strong shot by Maggie Kowalik. Keeper number 1, Mackenzie Tonelli, shutting it down from the wing. Nine-meter throw in for the East team as time ticks away. Kendall Rose cuts across the middle, gets clobbered, loses the ball. They retain possession. 9-meter throw in. I love seeing that, my goodness. Erica Smith, 2-foot jumper up and over the wall. Very nice shot to the goalie's bottom left. Miss Rebecca Gonzalez was having none of that. She shut it down. South on attack. Lots of bodies flying through the middle, lunging for loose ball passes. South retains possession. Up and over. There you go. Raining from above. Jessica Kuster. Excellent attack and shot. Perfect placement. Bounce shot to the goalie's bottom right corner. Bounce shots are very difficult for goalies to defend. They have to drop and then come up and time it correctly. So bounce shots are very effective. East in possession. Oh no, that was impossible. That was absolutely impossible. A terrible pass to Miss Bonansky. Somehow, some way, she snags that thing, brings it in, and gets off a shot just before she goes into the circle. Bounce shot to the goalie's right, off the post and in. Absolutely beautiful. Timeout called by the South.
Discover a treasured part of Florida called the Jewel of the Treasure Coast. For good reason. A fusion of coastal old Florida and new adventures, where sunset dining intertwines with vibrant local art scenes, and tea times meet game days for effortless enjoyment. Uncovered treasure in St. Lucie, Florida.
The timeout is over. The teams are taking the field. Possession goes to Green, the South team, at midcourt. It looks as if The East is going to a 5-1 defense with Megan Barkley marking. She's marking an area, just the center. Oh no, now she's face guard. Now she's face guarding. Oh, that was a fantastic wing shot. That was a fantastic shot. Maggie Karolek, that was one of the prettiest wing shots I've seen the entire tournament. Off the far post and out. Did not go in, but my goodness, was that nice. East back on attack. A little bit of confusion with the East. Force pass inside the Kate, knocked away. South has possession. That was a nice transition. They were tempted to go full speed on a fast break. They didn't. Get a controlled possession and a nice shot from the left wing. That was Rachel Walsh on the left wing. That was a nice wing attack. Goalie Dinelli gobbled it up, but it was a very nice attack. Bad pass, out of bounds. Ball to the South. East is still in a 5-1 configuration with Megan marking. Made no difference. Made no difference at all. Amanda Fields up and over with a jump shot from center field. Score 14-12. East leading by 2. Wide open wing. Wide open wing shot. Skimmed the keeper's face and goes in. No line call. That was a nice attack. I was worried that would be a line call. Get the ball to the wing. There you go. Another nice attack from the left wing from Rachel Walsh. That one was wide. Wide to the goalie's left. That shot's going to become much more effective for her. She's got a great attack and landing. She rolls comfortably. When that shot is more on target, she's going to be an extremely effective left wing. 9-meter throw in. Erica up and over. Ball got tipped. Out of bounds. The ball was tipped by the defenders and went out. So East gets possession. Corner throw in. Tried to force the pass inside. It's to Devin Holbrook. Turnover. Rachel, let's go. No, that's Aaron. Okay, that would have been a nice shot. Oh. Good shot by Casey Swayze. Nice attack, strong attack, and shot. Placement, shot, placement. The goalie blocked that without having to lunge. Shoot where the goalie is not. Bottom corners, top corners. Make the goalie reach. Force pass inside, gets tipped away. Wrestle for the ball. East retains possession. Quick pass on the inbound pass to Kendall Rose, number 22, attacking in the middle and scoring. There we go. Nice pass to the left. Aaron Jung cuts in between two. In between two defenders. Shoots a nice bounce shot. Brings the score to 16-13. East leading by 3 with 7 minutes, 24 seconds remaining.
Discover a treasured part of Florida called the Jewel of the Treasure Coast. For good reason. A fusion of coastal old Florida and new adventures, where sunset dining intertwines with vibrant local art scenes, and tea times meet game days for effortless enjoyment. Uncovered treasure in St. Lucie, Florida.
When you're close, you can feel it.
Timeout intermission is complete. The teams are taking the field. The score is 16-13 in favor of the East. 7 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. The South is going to have to do something different if they're going to overcome a 3-goal deficit in the next 7 minutes. Kendall tried a sneak attack on the left back from the left back position, bobbled her dribble and lost control. South gets possession and is on attack. Force pass inside. Force pass to Marissa Faulkner. Out of reach, was not able to come up with it. East gets the turnover and is on a slow speed attack. Nearly turned it over themselves. Lob pass to Bryn on the circle. Lobs rarely work. That one did not. South has possession. Very nice attack to the center. Number 13, Casey Swayze, pulled the defenders with her. Made a really nice pass to her left. To number 9, Aaron Jung, who finished nicely with a goal. Kendall made a nice move, got off a shot. Keeper Rebecca Gonzalez footed it out of there, but East retains possession. Ball movement, hot pass to number 2 on the wing, Devin Holbrook. Was not able to control it. Turnover to the South. Down 2 goals. 14-16. Nearly turned it over themselves. There we go. That was a shot. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Casey Swayze bringing the heat. Bringing the heat off target, right post. And out of bounds. My goodness, would that have been a beautiful goal. East has gone to a 2-circle runner configuration. Pass to the wing. Megan Barkley goes for the shot, but steps on the line. Quick transition the other way. Casey Swayze fakes right, goes left. It takes a nice shot. But once again, too close to the goalie's strength. Number 1, Mackenzie Denali knocks that away. East team on attack. Megan Barkley makes a nice move on the inside. Nearly broke through the 6-meter line, lost control of the ball. They do retain possession. There we go. There we go. Erica Smith up and over the 9-meter wall. Fires a rocket. Casey Swayze got off a nice shot after a spin move. Off the post, did not score. After a tussle, they get the ball back. Powerful shot from the right wing, Maggie Kowalik. Goalie's in perfect position. East on attack with a comfortable 3-goal lead. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the contest. A little bit of pressure caused some confusion and a bad pass. All right, that was kind of a frenetic offensive possession. But at this point, they do have to shoot. They're down 3, it's under 2 minutes to go. That was a decent attack by Casey Swayze. Obviously, her shots are strong. Megan Barkley manages to hold on to the ball. Moves to the left back. 2 circle runner configurations that look like a double dribble to me. It was not called. East retains possession, 9-meter throw-in. 3-goal lead, 17-14, 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. Erica up and over, strong shot, hits the keeper. There's a tussle for the ball as it comes out of the 6-meter line. The goalie says it went off of a South player. East gets possession. Another 9-meter play up and over. Erica takes that shot. It gets blocked by the keeper. Casey Swayze had the ball down the left side. I don't know if she intended to do it, but she effectively pulled all the defenders to the left side of the court. And when she turned to pass it to the other side, none of her teammates were open. They had all gone into the 9-meter area. No outlet pass.
When you're close, you can feel it. You try harder. And you don't give up. Because when you're close, you do more. For the people that matter to you. And for the future, which is just around the corner. Being close is the best place to be. And in Sunnyborg, we are close.
Okay, South retains possession. 46 seconds. 3-goal deficit. Amanda Fields makes a move and takes a shot. Bobble, bobble, bobble. East retains possession. Clock is ticking, 10 seconds. 6 seconds. And that will do it. That will do it. The East defeats the South by a score of 17-14 in what I think was a pretty good display of handball. Nice, intense physical match. Good ball movement. Really impressive defensive movement for the most part. The weak link, as always, is ball control, ball possession. Way too many turnovers for handball. You can't win if you can't retain possession of the ball. They're getting better and better, but that still needs to be focused on. Okay, that is the end of our second match in day 3 of Futures Festival. Thank you for joining us. We will see you tomorrow for our final placement matches at 2 and 4. Have a great night, everyone.
And this concludes our broadcast of Match Day 3 of the 2026 Handball Futures Handball Festival down here in Fountain Valley Schools, south of Colorado Springs. My name is Kurt Schaefer, and this broadcast has been brought to you on behalf of Handball Futures by Front Range Team Handball Association and by USA Team Handball. You've been listening to Bryant Johnson from the 1988 men's national team, and as he stated, we'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Mountain Time for the final match day, in which we have the bronze medal match. Then later on at 4 p.m., the gold medal match, followed by a brief medal ceremony. Thank you all, and good night.